Hello YouTube, this is Commander Wolf 209 here with a special announcement, and that special announcement is me finding Cad Bane and Todo360 at Target, Heavy in his training gear at Target, and R7A17 at Target, and finally Obi-Wan-Kenobi in his new outfit at Target. So all these, as I said, was found at Target. I'm very excited that I found all these. R7A7 and Heavy and Cad Bane Todo360, they were all the last ones at Target. But Obi-Wan-Kenobi, there were two left after I got this guy. So I'm very excited, but the bad part is since my birthday's coming up at March 13th, and my mom said I had to have 3 of them given to my family for them to give to for me for my birthday, which is kind of disappointing. But the one I am gonna be doing a review on here soon is the Obi-Wan action figure. I bet he's not my favorite out of these 4. Probably my favorite is Cad Bane and Todo360, but I decided to wait for that one since he's my favorite, and I'm very excited to open this figure. He's figure number 40, and give me time to unbox this guy and later. So so I've unboxed Obi-Wan, and so far he's a very nice figure. Already seeing a couple things I need to point out about him, but I'll save that all for the details part. As I said before, I did pick this guy up at Target along with 3 other figures. R7A7, Clone Trooper Heavy in his training gear, and Cad Bane Todo360. So, very nice figure. Be expecting those reviews on Cad Bane, all those guys, after March 13th or 15th. So, very cool so far. I've just loved this figure so far. He's very nice, and yeah, he was part of my 2011 Obi-Wan review. So I did say I was going to point a couple of things out, and I'll save those for the end. He does include the lightsaber, which he's not holding right now. Of course, the basic one that in all movies. Yeah. He does include the die, which is in every figure, which kind of gets a little bit annoying. He does include this free 30-day membership to Clone Wars Adventures and 450 stationary cash, but I am not going to show you my code because I do not want you to use it. Very cool. Probably going to do that soon. And he also does come with the catalog, which comes, I think, maybe with every figure. Yeah, I think with every figure. Which is, I already have a bunch of them from actually when I was little and started collecting these things. But they didn't come with the Star Wars: The Clone Wars catalog. They just came with the Revenge of the Sith catalog. So those were the accessories, and the things I wanted to point out were the some of the parts of the articulation and the figure itself. I thought they could have improved on making this thing felt, not plastic, but it's still okay. I still really like the figure, and there is no articulation in the ankles, which is kind of disappointing. But I can still set him up in good poses. Very nice. He's got, of course, the symbol on his starfighter in Revenge of the Sith. I think, yeah. Yeah, it is. And his other thing I want to point out was his head sculpt. It's a little bit smaller, but it's still very nice. Still like this figure very much. And articulation-wise, ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, elbows and swivel wrists, swivel hips, hinged legs, ball hinged knees. Very cool figure. I'm so excited I got this guy. And yeah. And that was the details part of the 2011 Obi-Wan Kenobi action figure back. And it is, I'm just going to tell you about the packaging and how I like this figure and how I don't. So the figure is very nice, as I said before. I would probably give this figure a 9.5 because of no articulation in the ankles, and this is not felt, but still nice. And the packaging is the basic 2010-2011 packaging. So, and of course the back, all three of those figures. Nothing different except for the sticker right there. Very cool. And may the force be with you. Expect my other reviews on, I think I'm doing my next figure review on Clone Trooper Draw, which I'll be doing a review on next, which is right here. Very cool. And may the force be with you.